Good morning, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your summer holidays. Okay, so today we will start the second chapter. So we completed the first chapter, integers. So today we will start the chapter fractions and decimals. Okay, fractions and decimals. Today I am going to give only the introduction, and then tomorrow we will start the exercise. Fractions and decimals. My dear, fractions and decimals. So the word is derived from Latin word. Okay, the word fraction is derived from the Latin word fractus means it's broken. Fractus means what? Broken. Okay, so the definition of fraction is nothing but a fraction is a number. It's a number. A fraction is a number. A fraction is a number that describes. A fraction is a number that describes a part of a whole. That describes a part of a whole. That describes a part of a whole. Am I right here? Yes. And then after that, that describes a part of a whole number. Otherwise, that describes a part of a whole number. Usually, we used to say that, okay, so half of my salary goes for your studies. Okay, I spent 1/4 of my salary for entertainment. Am I right? 3/4 of my salary goes for purchasing grocery items. Am I right here? Are you getting here? Yes. So these are all what? Fractions. These are what? Fractions. So how will you represent a fraction? How will you represent a fraction? A fraction is represented by two numbers. These are the two numbers. A fraction is represented by two numbers. A fraction is represented by two numbers. Represented by two numbers separated by line. Am I right here? For example, 1/4, 3/4, 9/8. So these are all the fractions. Am I right? So the number on the top, which is called as numerator, so below the number, am I right? The number below is called as what? Denominator. Here what is the numerator? Here the numerator is 1 and then denominator is what? 4 here. Okay, the numerator of the given number is 1 and then denominator of the number is what? 4 here. Am I right here? Yes. And then after that, so we can represent a fraction on a number line. Am I right? So already we learned that any natural number we can represent on a number line. Every whole numbers we can represent. Every integers we can represent. Similarly, we can represent a fraction on a number line. So the next topic is fractions on the number line. Fractions on the number line. Fractions on the number line. The fractions on the number line. So we can divide the line segment between two whole numbers. If suppose if it's a line segment 0, 1 or 1, 2. So you can divide into as many parts as you want. Am I right here? Yes. That means that fractions on the number line. Here what we can do that. So we can divide the line segment. We can divide the line segment. Between any two whole numbers. Between any two whole numbers. Into n equal parts. if you want to divide the number between 1 and 2 into 4 equal parts, then it should be 1 by 4, that is 1 by 4, 1 2 by 4, that is 4 plus 1 is 5 by 4, 6 by 4, 7 by 4, and then it is 8 by 4. The 8 by 4 which is nothing but 2. So we can divide the line segment 1 between 1 and 2 into 4 equal parts. Here, which one is the denominator? Here 4 is the denominator. So we are dividing this line segment into 4 equal parts. Am I right here? Yes. Then, what are the different types of fractions? Already you learned in class 6 also. What are the different types of fractions? Different types of fractions. First one is proper fraction. Second one is improper fraction. Mixed fraction. Am I right here? For example, for the proper fraction is what? 2 by 3. So where the numerator is lesser than the denominator. Numerator is lesser than the denominator. It is called as what? Proper fraction. For example, 2 by 3, 1 by 4. So these are all examples for the proper fraction. Am I right here? Improper fraction.